Yeah, I've always been interested in plants and pollinators, and as I went through my education, got more and more interested in that. And so I went for my master's at Guelph because I had a really good environmental focus, and some of the top pollination researchers were at the university, so I thought it was a really good fit. And from there I just continued on. Sometimes I focused on pollinators, sometimes I didn't, but I always kept that undercurrent of a love of pollinators and plants. And that's actually how I helped to get involved with Pollination Guelph and actually start up Pollination Guelph. It was just a group of individuals who were interested in protecting pollinators and their habitat. We sort of banded together, and within a year we had Pollination Guelph formed, and now it's been like 12 years and we're still going strong. We're just trying to increase people's knowledge about pollinators. Not everyone realizes that 1 in 3 bites of food is a result of animal pollinators. If you don't have the bees and the butterflies and the flies, the beetles, the hummingbirds, and all the other critters, we're not going to have the beauty of the world around us. Because not only the food that we eat relies on pollinators, but again, the beauty and the diversity of the species around us. But 80% of all flowering plants require pollinators. So we want to make people aware of how important these critters are and what we can do to help them. So it's great having volunteers, getting involved with the city and with different organizations. We have, again, the City of Guelph's a big partner with Pollination Guelph. We have the Nature of Guelph Wildflower Society, Enabling Gardens. All these different groups have been involved with us in the past and going forwards into the future. And it's great to get these different people out. We've had volunteers out doing planting events. One cute story I remember, there was one of our board of directors' sons. I think he might have been 3 years old, 4 years old, kind of barely walking, and he's like helping his dad plant. So he's carrying the flats of plants around and trying to help. We've had Girl Guides, my Girl Guide groups out doing plantings. We've had members of different high schools out doing plantings, and everyone just gets so excited and so engaged. People take ownership of the plantings too. So they come back to the area in the future to see, that plant they planted, how is it doing, and is it increasing? And there's a monarch on there. Oh, there's a bee on there, and they get really excited that way. Lots of things people can do to help pollinators and help support Pollination Guelph. One is direct hands-on activities, whether it's helping to do plantings or maintenance. We have weeding parties. Sometimes every week or two we get groups together to help do some weeding. We have individuals who can help us out doing outreach materials or helping actually come to outreach events and help talk about pollinators. But on an individual basis, on a personal, not organization, everything as simple as planting for pollinators, creating habitat. So something to remember, it's not just the pretty flowers, but where are the pollinators nesting? Oftentimes they're nesting in old stems. Can't see any right here close by, but instead of cutting everything down to ground level, kind of scorched earth policy, leave those stems, leave those leaves for the insects to overwinter in and to nest in. People can also try to create, bee condos, little boxes with drilled holes, just like bee boxes, like bird boxes, kind of same idea. You have to maintain them, but they can be fun to draw people's eyes and educate people a bit more. And also pushing your counselors on most municipal all the way up to federal levels of politicians to help make policy changes. It's great for you to plant for pollinators, but we can get the public planting for pollinators, and we can get the province and municipalities to plant for pollinators, and especially change policies of simple pesticide use, which reduce pesticide use. Let's try to fight climate change. Climate change is going to have a huge impact on our pollinators. We need to take action now to help our pollinators for the future. So being able to push your politicians to help make these changes can have a really big impact as well.